Welcome to the second part of the video about making the best beer at home. If you haven't seen the first part yet, I leave the link to it in the description below this video. So, mashing, filtration and sparging are already done. So now we can move on to hopping. The wort that we have filtered in the fermenter is poured back into the boiling kettle. When all our wort is back in the boiler, we set the temperature to 100 degrees Celsius or to the cooking function. When the water starts to boil, pour the first portion of hops into the hop basket. We use two types of hops in our beer, aromatic and bitter. Hopping will take 60 minutes. At the beginning, we pour bitter hops, which will cook for an hour, and after 45 minutes, we add aromatic hops, which will spend 15 minutes in the kettle. During this time, we will extract its taste and aroma. When it comes to the rating of bitterness in our Czech Lager, we aim for medium to medium-high bitterness, hoppy but smooth. While hopping, we disinfect the fermenters and all other accessories that we will use later. The video about equipment disinfection will also appear soon on this channel. We finish hopping our beer. The next step is to filter our hopped wort into the fermenter. The boiling kettle makes things much easier because you only need to open the drain valve. In the meantime, we check the Brix level of our wort. As I said in the previous video, during an hour of cooking and hopping the beer, some of the water evaporated and the Brix level increased to the assumed 12 degrees. The next very important step is to cool the beer down to the yeast target temperature. This can be done in several ways. The simplest and fastest is to purchase the special cooler for this purpose. We connect cold water so that cold water flows into the cooler on one side and hot water flows out from the other side, especially in the beginning when our cooler will receive the temperature from our beer. Cooling beer this way takes from 30 minutes to 1 hour depending on how quickly you turn on the cold water. Another way is to put the fermenter into the bathtub of cold water. Remember to keep everything clean because beer can be infected after it has cooled down. In winter, it is best to put the fermenter outside. It will be a faster and easier way than keeping it in the bathtub. Now we wait when the temperature of wort drops to the optimal, in this case 25 degrees Celsius. Each yeast manufacturer recommends a different temperature, so we look at the instruction on the packaging. We have ale yeast for ale beers that works in the temperature range of 15 to 25 degrees Celsius, and lager yeast for the lager styles beer whose optimal temperature range is from 5 to 15 degrees Celsius. Before adding yeast to the wort, it must be hydrated. Pour boiled and cooled water at the temperature of about 25 degrees Celsius into a clean glass. Mix and leave covered for about 20 minutes. After this time, pour the yeast into the wort, close the fermenter, insert the fermentation tube and pour water over it. That's it for today. In the next episode, you will learn how to do a primary fermentation and a secondary fermentation. We will also bottle our beer so that in about 4 weeks you will enjoy the best beer you can make at home. If you like this video, please leave the thumbs up and a comment. I also invite you to subscribe to my channel.